Good afternoon, fam. What's up, Mark? How you doing, buddy? What is going on? What is going on? What's up? Yeah, I was talking to my friend. What's up, Primal? What's up, Roberto? Can you guys hear me now? Right? You can hear me now, right? I hope. A little delayed, maybe. Click sell. Let me actually go look. I feel like I was about to. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Oh my gosh, I was in a freaking trade and I forgot. Look what it just hit me at. It's crazy. I just kind of like set it, forget it. Set it, forget it style. 5, 6, 3. That one didn't take. Oh yeah. Oh man, that one didn't take me. Oh, I didn't. Did I not take it on this one? Oh, what the crap, man. Somehow this one didn't take me out. Oh, I put my stop in a different area. Okay. Well, we're taking this one right now. I already got in that one, so like don't like look at it now. Good scalping away. Beautiful. I feel like I want to like trade a different account. Get out of here. I'm just gonna grab that because that was a prior trade I was in. I'm gonna do something a little bit differently. The way I'm labeling these, I think, is gonna be very helpful to you guys. I think it's gonna be really cool, actually. Let me actually redo the whole thing. I'm gonna show you how I'm labeling, how I got this easy trade real quick. Who wants to see how I see it? Good morning, Yolanda. How's it going, Tyler? I'm doing good. How about you? How is it, guys? Good blesses. Yeah, Mark. Catch anything big, Mark? You do? You do? Good morning. Awesome. What's up, Carla? Where's your daughter? Oi. All right, so here's the deal. Hourly, like normal, last down before the up, right? Why this one? Because there's nothing here for this to bounce off of other than this fair value gap. So I could put the fair value gap there too. We're going to start with the hour. Just joined first day. What's up, Charlie Hopkins? Great to have you. Tana, what's up? Tana, are you what are you working on lately? You got any good funding going? So I marked up that hour, and then you look up, and you got this last up before the down. See how this thing go lower than here? So I mark up the hour first, okay? And then what made me do this next thing is because there's just nothing here, right? Actually, before I do that, 1 hour fair value gap, okay? I label that orange. That's between that wick and that wick. You have that body of a candle. There's actually one right here too. Just going to show you how I mark up my charts real quick. I visually see this. I see it in my head quite often. 22 PAs you have passed. How much funding is that? So we're in a fair value gap here too. So quite a few fair value gaps we're messing around with. We're in one right now. We could be buying actually soon here. I just want you to see what I see. Okay, that's the hour. We have one up here too. Then I'm going down to the 15-minute. I have to check if this music's too loud. This music too loud? Oh, turn it down a little bit right there. Okay, 15-minute. I'm going to do these in blue. 1.2 million. Had to do the math. Wow, look at you go. Okay, last up before the down movement. I'm going to make that blue. I should background. Blue, like a so, right? Now I have another one, blue. Now I'm going to look left, and we have one here. Blue. That's down before the up. And we also have one here. Blue. All right. Now, when I have all that in place, I'm going to go to the 5-minute. And here's where we can kind of expect the market to move like this. This is how the market moves, guys. So if I look here, this is what makes the market do this. Come up here, mitigate this, come down here, mitigate this. It'll come up to another like fair value gap or a order block, and it goes down here. This is what does it, guys. This is what does it. It's these blocks like this. And then when they're finally done taking out as much of this that they want, they'll start breaking back structures back up. First sign of weakness, then we attack all this liquidity above. Right? So that's kind of what I see. So the 5-minute, I label my green and red. Okay, so when they're this kind of tiny, I'll just kind of go like this, and I'll say I'm only gonna sell if it comes up to this red block. For the sake of this, I'm gonna get rid of that one, and then I'm only going to let's look left and look for the 5-minute over here. A good target area would be like somewhere in here, right? So this is how I see structure. So I just kind of label them out. I color code them like this. I don't always leave them on for myself, but like if I'm in front of you guys, it's something to do, right? So like the whitish grayish is 1 hour. This is my playing field. I'm only looking between here and here in the market. So if I were to zoom out right now, watch this. If I were to zoom out to the 1 hour, everybody else, they're like, oh, we should buy. They're like looking at all this. That's one of the biggest issues I see with my students. They'll come in and they'll be like, okay, well, I think the market's up. What's up, you mobile apps? You mobile apps. You look familiar. I think you are Laura or Brittany. I could be completely wrong. Chunk, what's up? How you doing? Good. I'm glad that helped you, Steve. So like everybody else are looking here. I'm looking here between this hour and this hour. Stacy. How you doing, Stacy? Good to see you. Stacy Stanley. How's that your house situation getting better? What's up, Charney? Is it Sharney? Sharnay. Sharney Jatana. That's a cool name. So we're in this fair value gap. I really only want to sell right now. We're coming after this liquidity, which is all basically just liquidity, different time frames, right? But I need this to come back on the 1-minute now up to this right here. This is all I care about. This needs to come up here, taking out this liquidity, do something in here that proves momentum, and then we'll be targeting something like that, right? So that's my first move. Sessions indicator, that is right here. Session highs and lows TW. So let's just look at that actually too. That's nothing down here. So eventually it's just building up all this liquidity to maybe take out Asian high and yesterday's high and London high by tomorrow. Will it get up there today? I don't know. It just seems to keep dropping, right? So we're going to sell until we can't sell anymore. I'm so sorry about that. I had an experience with black mold. I know it's a totally different situation. Kind of. I basically I had our whole family of 6 up in Ohio, and we were down in Florida for like 6 months. Came back up, air stopped working. Black mold completely destroyed our whole house. Could barely even take the pictures. I threw away everything. So I know about that. The only thing good, if there's a good about it, is the value went up so much that I was able to sell it within a week at cost, at my cost, my original cost. That's about it. Sorry you're going through that. Yeah, I lost all my furniture, everything. I had to start over down in Florida from scratch, pretty much. All our pictures have mold on it, like all my kids' pictures, and it just sucks. Yeah. Sorry you're going through that, though. I mean, you lost everything. Excuse me. Know all about that. It's very, it's horrible. Lost a lot of past family stuff from my grandparents and great grandparents and all kinds of stuff in that. Yeah, I'm so sorry. On accident. Well, it's good that you're locking yourself out. I just don't want to trade open because it's too risky, in my opinion. And I feel like open in general shouldn't be traded by most people unless you're extremely disciplined, and most people aren't. 100%. It's just way too much volume that most people can't handle, and you can't even use your brain half the time. So let me get you the actual link for her order flow tracker. No, I don't think I can even give you the link in here. It's just right. You just search session, maybe session TW. Yeah, right here. Just put session TW, session highs and lows TW, world mom. Yeah, most people shouldn't, honestly, in my opinion, shouldn't trade open. I know everybody wants to be cool and do what the big boys do on IG, but you're not seeing their losses either. This isn't the like look what we could do IG show. This is like, you know what this community is all about? Let's get money in our bank account for real and like pay for our children. Pay for our families. That's what this community is all about. Like, I look at this community as just a bunch of families and like generational wealth, and that's kind of like the vision I have for Solomon Trading, is just be wise with our trading, not be gamblers, freaking teach our kids. My 17-year-old looks like he's about to pull out a $2,200 payout this week. So from Top Step. So like, that's what it's all about, is teaching our kids how to do it. Get these random messages all the time. Teaching our kids how to do it. Not getting involved in the hypey crap. Like, I'm sure most of us could afford a Lambo, like for real, like on rent if we had to. Like, you know, we could do. Like, that's not what this is about. Search for session highs and lows TW on TradingView. Leave it a like if you like it. By the way, about liking it, if you guys want to like my stream, that'd be fantastic. If you want to share it to your friends, your Facebook, all that kind of stuff, that'd be cool too. Definitely comment if you haven't commented on the stream yet. Every day we'll get like, I don't know, sometimes we get this up to 130-ish people. But YouTube's still holding back a little bit. It's all good. I was thinking about having a stream where I don't talk and I just keep the trades going. I was thinking about just having that and just see what that looked like, you know. But I need a lot more subscribers, to be honest, and YouTube's just not showing it yet. It's okay, because I got most of my fam in here. Most of my community comes in here, so it's great. It's great. I just cleared black mold from my customer's home ceiling. That was bad. Oh, it's so bad. I couldn't even, like, I could barely stand outside the house, and I got like weird allergies and stuff, respiratory stuff that goes on with me. So like, just breathing in any of it, like, literally, I'm gonna be honest, I cried like a baby. I mean, we lost everything. We walk in, we drove up, family of 6. We drove up because we were planning on staying there for a month to visit family up north. Get there and like, we see just everything destroyed. Everything, our whole house. I mean, everything destroyed. It's not a fun experience, and you don't realize how bad it is until you go through like losing everything. And sure, I have money, but you can't replace can't replace those things. You know what I mean? You just can't. And a lot of those things weren't in the digital age. You feel me? Sucks. You failed an account on Tuesday? I think I did too. I did right in front of you guys. Yeah. See, you know, that's great to be open with that. It's great to be open with that. I had 2 of these alphas with you guys. Now I only have 1 QA. See, it's good to be transparent. It's good to be honest with yourself, and it's okay that you failed it, as long as you failed it with an A+ setup. You know what I mean? Like then it's okay. If you went in FOMO'd and gambled away, then you just needed to go through more of that experience a little bit longer, and it's going to take that much more time for you to get to the next level, right? How can I full port my eval in one day? You wait for the absolute best setup and go all in, baby. I don't think you could do that. Let's see. Thursday after open, hit my 3 at 2. Gotcha. No trades yet. We're just kind of waiting. I was waiting on a pullback to this 5-minute block here, and then I was going to come down to this 15-minute block. So I failed one in today in London session. Yeah, it's just part of business, you know, part of doing business in the trading space. I mean, it's different when you have your own funding. You don't fail from those rules, obviously, but we get to leverage these accounts for pretty cheap in comparison to what you get payouts for. And whether you've gotten a payout yet or not, they will come as long as you stay consistent with this, right? Let's look on the 5. I think we might be getting a new block. Yeah, right here. Cool. So now we don't have to wait as long. Right there. There's our new block, because we had, see how this didn't go higher than here, or lower than here rather. And take that to the wick. Take that to the wick. So now all I need on the 1 minute is to pull back up into this block. Let's see. I don't even know what's available on this one. Let's see. 48,632. We just won on that one. That was like a little $200 trade. I'm gonna risk 600 if I can. Let's see. Limit, sell. Take profit. Boom. I'm not actually doing a limit order, guys. I'm just kind of seeing what I could risk here. 8, 9, 10, 660. Yeah, I'll do that. No, 9. If it comes up in here, I'm going to get in for a little scalpy-roo. Hopefully come to here at least. It's got to come up to this block, though. Let me get rid of this 5-minute block. There. And I don't need that anymore either. This fair value gap has been jacked. And I'm going to make this a little darker. There we go. Say goodbye to the penny. They are printing the last pennies forever today. Well, I don't even know what I mean, who uses freaking pennies? Right? Hold on a second, guys. 1 sec. 1 second, guys. I gotta find them. 1 sec. Go take a call. All right, there we go. Let's see. Have you checked those videos? I did. Deity, I loved the first one. I forget what happened in the second one. I think the second one was great too. The only thing was like adding the subscribe, but I'm gonna just upload those anyways. Also, is there any way to handbrake them or something? I don't know. I feel like maybe they're just not. Maybe it was the internet I was on. But I definitely need to put those up. You can keep your pennies. I don't need no pennies. But that's crazy, huh? Session. I read that it costs 4 cents to make each penny. Why have we been doing that so long? Oh, because we're dumb Americans, apparently. American, the land of just wasting money, it seems. Seriously. That goes on both aisles. Both sides of the aisle just waste, just money everywhere. Making us increasing all our just inflating everything everywhere all the time. I don't even know how people live in America right now. Like with families. Like if I didn't have trading right now, I'd probably be okay because of business. I'm pretty good with business, but like, yeah, I got Zoom recordings, buddy. Like just for a house down here in Florida, for where I live, I mean, it's not even like, it's a great area, but like, it's, what is it? $4,500 a month to rent a like a 4-bedroom, you know? Freaking crazy. And that's not even California, New York City prices. Dude, my electric bill is like $800 a month. Why? All right, I'm going to be getting in a sell right here. Food seems to have been going down in Florida. I don't know. Whatever. Probably MFF too. They're cheaper and really good. You know what? I'm gonna load up on an MFF right now. Actually, I have one. That's right. I have one. I always forget I have it, but they don't let me log in. Let me try to like fix that right now. We're gonna do it right now. Tana, I need your help passing these suckers. Will you pass me some MFF? I have the worst luck with MFF. I don't know what I might be missing some kind of rule or something. I swear. Let me see here. Add-ons. Why can't I freaking... I'll just take it here. Why not? Oh my gosh. Go a little higher. I'm not believing that. Come up here. Beautiful, bro. Appreciate it. It's been great having you, Deity. I love not having to think. Before I had to like tell the timestamps of like what I want and all this. Now you just send me random ones and it's upload. I love it. Yeah, I was kidding, but yeah. Get the core and you could 2-day 50% consistency. So there's something I'm missing that I keep losing and I don't even know what it is. Let me go look at the rules. I feel like is there a daily loss? Oh, I really do love having you, man. It's awesome. How long it might still be active? So I have 2 of them right now. You're kidding me. Come on. Give us a freaking entry, man. All right, well, we could probably buy out of this one because why? This is a 15-minute block. See this? We'll probably do a quick little buy out of this. Let me make sure. Yep. I'm gonna do a little scalpy-roo right here. I'm just gonna flip this sucker. I wanted to sell, but I'm gonna do a quick buy. Watch this. Hate how it doesn't flip it back. All right. It's a B setup, risk appropriately, okay, guys? If you get in this. I don't expect it to just come all the way through a 15-minute block. It could, especially if like news is involved or something. It's definitely a counter trend trade. If you look left on the one, I guarantee it's probably wicking something around the 50%. That's what it always does. See that? Look at it. Would you look at it? Would you look at it? That was a 1 minute buy block. See if it wicks that. Our stop's down here. Right there, actually. We go right. It could dump, but I'm hoping it just wicks that. Comes up here. I'll probably just get out of here. Like just a quick scalp. What are you looking at a 2-hour FEG for? Man, there's just too many things to look at. My funded futures. I feel like you can go to any time frame and find a fair value gap. Like, you know what I mean? So my advice to those who use just multiple time frames, I just stick with 1 hour, 15 minute, 5 minute, and 1. Now for different reasons. The 5 minute and 1 are more entries. 5 minutes more like structure. 1 minute's like entry. Hour and 15 minute is like, that's my like concrete, you know? Anything after that is just kind of like, depends on how you're trading. You might be a swing trader if you're looking up higher than that. Am I free today after stream? I could be free. I'm never free. I'm free, but like I never. Yeah. F53 might fail. I think we can get a little push. You go deeper, huh? Thank you, Steve. Oh yeah, let's see what Pulse X trade could we have taken today, because it looked like it was probably crazy. I didn't even look at that. Hit yellow. Let me take off some of these things. So we would have lost that one. Didn't break the high, rejected. You would have won this one. So let's just look. Short. This is the Pulse X indicator. So let's see. Probably got tagged out again, maybe. Nope. That was good. Anybody catch this earlier? I mean, I don't know how far you held it, but it could have got. You did a runaway. I gotta make this bigger. This is killing me. There we are. Look at that. Wow. What's the current price? Right here. Look at that. 1 to 63. 1 to 63. You know, I didn't even share the stream. I gotta share the stream out. Let me do that really quick. That's crazy. 1 to 63. This is relentless right now. This sell off here. Thank you guys for the 2,800 subscribers. If you're not subscribed yet, I go live every day between 1 p.m. Eastern and 2 p.m. Eastern for my free live stream, my live trading daily. And then I go live from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern every day with my indicator Pulse X Premium. And we just continue this. And lately we've been doing lots of, you pick the songs and we play it. Copyright friendly. It's all good. Let me grab the current stream and share it out. If you haven't liked the stream today, please like it for me. Only if I'm bringing you some value. Just sharing this out real quick. You all got some of that 1 to 63 in that. That was crazy action right there. Just gotta pump this up a little bit. Skull. Who all took a good trade today? Anybody pass any prop firms? By the way, guys, I got this new adjustable bed. Instead of just the head and the feet going up, it's got the lumbar and it vibrates. Holy cow. It's been like 2 great nights of sleeping. Pretty awesome. Let's see what you guys got. Let's see. Part of it got 1 to 2. Beautiful, Steve. Push back. Let's see. Where am I at here? I'm not even looking. Yeah, I'm just chilling. Just chilling. It's okay if we lose. It's okay if we lose. We're counter trend trading. We got to be careful with our risk on these, you know. B setups, like I said. And A would be obviously going in direction. B would be less risk going back up against. You did, Yolanda? Beautiful. What did you get at that, Yolanda? Took several winners for $2,100 for Rick Nixon. Beautiful, bro. No, nobody's holding 1 to 63. But I'm just wondering, did you get anything out of the 63? Because that's crazy. Almost don't want to get back in. Then don't. Just listen to yourself, Brittany. Yeah, walk away. Hang out. Don't take any trades. It's okay. Fail one on Tuesday. Yeah, I did. I think I did Tuesday as well. Blew one of them. Blew another account today, David Berglund. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. You're 1 challenge away. Had 3 good trades, 2 break even, 2 small losses. Beautiful, man. Getting them losses smaller and those break evens, those are key. Those are key. Up 600, Brittany. I would just, yeah, either keep that, maybe get a different eval or something, switch it up, protect that capital, right? Gold is dumping. Would have just taken 1,200 trade, but I placed a limit order instead of market order. It's very rare, guys, that something just flies through a 15-minute block. So that's why I have my stop right here. It could. It does happen, but it's most of the time you'll get a bounce out of a 15-minute block. Let's see. David Westbury said would have just taken 1,200 trade, but I placed limit order instead of market. I got you. Hey, Brian, what's up? Oh, welcome aboard, Brian. Good to have you with us, buddy. Brian's joining on the one-on-one mentorship. Good to have you, homie. He's also a veteran, awesome human being. Great to have you with us, man. I'm affiliated with mainly Take Profit Trader. That's the main one I focus. I do sell a lot of Apex because they're really good for learning on, like, and you do get payouts. Like, people get payouts on them all the time, but it's like, it's a really good way to like learn how to trade. Why is that green? I don't know. I think that's supposed to be, I don't know why that was there. Oh, I see. It's a really good way to learn how to trade prop firms, right? For a very cheap price usually. So I'm not against Apex at all. It's just a little bit more difficult. See you later, Corey. I already went to the gym this morning. I'm going back tonight. I've been doing like interval training, fasted cardio in the morning. Been really helpful. I'm at 400 on my first funded. Beautiful Charney. You're going to have to correct me there. And I might get it wrong like 20 more times. You free accounts for giveaway. I don't think so. I know what you're getting at though, doing a giveaway or something. I could do giveaways just buying them. I have no problem buying accounts for giveaways. So I have no problem doing that. Or cash or whatever. I'd probably just buy people's funded accounts. Oh, what's up, Love Deep? I swear you have a different name every day. I swear. What are you doing? Why are you just melting through a 15-minute block like that? That's crazy. Look at this. That's crazy. It's not even hesitating yet. There's a fair value gap right below it, but I thought it would bounce off that first, then go to the fair value gap right here. Why do I have that open anyways? Dang, that's crazy volume right now. Well, that one's out. That one's out. Probably what is there a daily on my funded futures? All right, let's really look at this. We got a fair value gap right here we could sell from. We get rid of that now. Fair value gap here you could buy from, but I really don't want to buy right now. We are hitting the yellow again, so we might get a flip. I have many accounts and different names, don't know why. Yeah. Nice. Is that helpful for you? That's I'll say the 1 2 3 method really, that was a big, it's so simple, but it's helped a lot of people just see it, be like, you know what, I got a plan for my risk management, and they just stick with it and it works good for them. I could do a lot of giveaways. Yeah, I mean, if you want to help me on that end, like thinking of those things, that's fantastic. I'm gonna start up my my YouTube ads to kind of push it and see if that helps a little bit. $25,700. I mean, I would like to think it's going to. I don't know about today. But my gosh, it's just nonstop falling today. What's going on? Anybody check the tech like Apple and stuff? Or is Apple falling? What's up, Chris? I'm 600 away from failing both of my challenges. One of the accounts I just bought last night. Fun way to celebrate my birthday tomorrow. Hey, let's flip that mindset around, Robert. What did you learn from it? Happy birthday, bro. What are you turning, like 28? This just, look at this. It's just going and going and going and going and going. Like, what do you even do? Gosh, I mean, you slap on future stacking. So there's going to be a fair value gap right here. Got a 1 hour fair value gap right here. Good job, Yolanda. Giveaway helps you get more viewers. How do you promote the giveaway? That's the question. So if YouTube only shows me to X amount of people, like, you know what I mean? I got to get my Starbucks for the members only call. Put in my banners and description. I mean, I could do giveaways all the time if it meant people were actually gonna show up. Absolutely. The hard part's getting the viewership. So I'm thinking about doing some ads to get more like live viewers. Man, just selling off. Yeah. Maybe so people actually come for giveaways. I don't know. I guess they do. My question is, do people that like, do my people that do they like giveaways? Really, are they going to come here because of giveaways? They're going to come here for solving their problem. That's my only thought. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. Yeah. I built this big, I think it was 100,000 group. it's called Giveaway Moms. I was getting offers, people buying that thing for 20 grand. I was turning it down, but I would go live on there. I'd have my wife and her sister go live, and we would have like 3,500 people on there live, but they never bought anything. They would love the giveaways, but they never bought. It was insane. We have 3,500 people on there, and they're like, "Here, buy this thing." Nope, can't do it. Not my damn problem. I need help solving my dang problem. Well, that's where it's all at, right, Brian? I touched that 1 hour fair value gap. You're welcome. Well, we've been waiting on it. I was hoping though that it gave us a nice pullback to sell to it. That was my original thought. Like, this was our original block. It was supposed to come just 128, 134, freaking 6 more points, and I was in this sucker for a sell. That would have been a great sell. So I don't use OBS. I use Restream just for ease. I just like how it works. I don't know if you might be able to do it for Restream actually. Let's see. I guess you can somewhat. Like, you have these things. I don't know what the heck. Okay, we're going fairy. We're going fairy on you guys. What is this one? That's a little much. We're just tanking right now, guys. We're just falling off this cliff together. What are the steps to how you can help us make consistent money trading? Well, that's a good question. I mean, I don't ever like to say I'm going to help you make consistent money because it's kind of illegal-ish. But I like to tell you how you can pass prop firm challenges and stay consistent with those, and that usually means you're making money. So it would be buy a prop firm, suck at it for a while, keep being crappy with it for a while. Don't be too timid. Don't be afraid to lose. Have a budget for your loss, for how much you can lose, and do the same trade over and over and over and over and over again. Want that 1 hour bounce? So do I, buddy. Just gonna post ad. Are you getting plucked? What's up, Tom? Yeah, it was my son throwing eggs at me. It's all about attention anymore, man. That ad made me a lot of money, actually. It looks stupid, but like, it works. Step 2, get the members. Step 2. How many of that is? Let's see. Step 1, come here every day. Yeah. Step 2, get the members only. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, our members only. Like, if you want like to start, you can join my my VIP, which is SolomonTrading.com. You could start there. That's my group stuff. Well, you know, like, so we have future stacking and we have pulse X, and then we have like this style trading. So like, you could pick one way to trade that's based off that you like personally. Like, you could be like, I like doing a break of structure up to a fair value gap, or an inverted fair value gap. Like, this could have been a good thing. Like, we hit a fair value gap here 1 hour, and then we had an inverted fair value gap here. That could be your one way of trading that you trade right there. And you just do that one thing over and over and over again, and stop trying to be a master of multiple different trades. Right? So we teach multiple different things. They all pretty much do the same thing. It's grabbing liquidity. It's filling a fair value gap, breaks of structure, going towards liquidity. It's all pretty much the same stuff, just different ways of entering. So I recommend, if you're not consistently profitable yet, you just figure out which one you like the best for you personally and just do that one. And then don't go to YouTube and study 20 other ways and start testing 20 other freaking things or adding 2 things until you're consistent, because there's actually just zero reason to trade multiple different things, especially if you're not getting payout yet. In fact, that's probably why you're not getting payouts yet, is because you know too much, right? Because trading is fun, right? It's like, it's fun, it's interesting, you want to master it, all that stuff. But like, at the end of the day, it's all about doing the same thing over and over and over again. And if you can't remember which thing to do each day, that's the first step. Going live in 13 minutes, guys. I'm getting the Zoom link ready early today. So I just want to jump right over to our Zoom. If you guys aren't part of the members only, go ahead and join at solomontrading.com. I'm still on here for another 13 minutes though. I do the afternoon because I focus a lot more on mindset. So we're doing slow, chill trades. We're talking about mentality. That's like kind of like the whole reason for Solomon Trading, is just kind of like chilling out, slowing down, taking nice, easy, calm trades, relaxing. Can't believe I never set up my quant tower fully yet. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting. I'll do that while I'm waiting over here after I set up this account, this webinar. Yeah. Coach Bethany, she's fantastic. She's a friend and then became a student years ago, and she went off. She took a few of my trainings, went off and got funded hundreds of thousands of dollars and said, okay, what do I do now? And I'm like, just keep doing what you're doing. And she just flourished. And then she was already like into like fitness development and training. So she's like, hey, can I start training, helping out? And then she started training. She's been with me for many years now. How many years have you been with me now, Bethany? So she trains, and then Coach Christian trains as well. Same story for him. Another David, he means the same trade as in taking one set of rules only. Yeah, you might love Coach Bethany. There's no wrong way. We both do very well. Okay. So in your head, you might be like, well, if they both do very well, and then Coach Christian does very well, and they have this other strategy, why don't I just do all of them and then I'll be very well? Well, you can later, right? It's been since COVID, dude. That's crazy. You can later focus on one, maybe try out fair value gaps that Bethany teaches for like 2 weeks straight, and only do that. Trust me, I don't take offense. Then if it's just not working for you, there's other people it works for, other people it doesn't work for. And that's usually because it's not because the strategy doesn't work. It's usually because of mentally it didn't work for you. You weren't able to hold the trade how she does, or you weren't able to get out when she does because you're not as disciplined or something. You'll often see me use bigger stops. Like this is a 32 pointer. Like I didn't even get in this, but I'm just showing you I have no problem doing a 32 pointer. I have no problem doing a 60 pointer and raising my risk. Like I just trade a little bit differently, but maybe that style is more for you, right? You're gonna trend line me, bro? I don't call them trend lines. I call them liquidity lines. I think he's messing with me. For real. He's got to be messing with me. Like, I'll do this as a visual for liquidity. Like, that's where my target is. And when you see rockets happen, right? Jerk. Make me explain that. You're funny, dude. The member, I know you are, bro, and you're not really a jerk. Members only live trading with Bob Beckett. All right. Acquired on. So far we took. I won one at the beginning and we lost one. So not a lot of action yet. I'm waiting for this big flip to happen. I think it's going to happen soon. Look at this trend line break and retest. Tory trades. I'm trading trend lines right now as we speak. Did you read my computer? I fade trend lines. Yeah, I fade them, son. I mean, the only reason trend lines even work, if you understand it, is like there'll be blocks, order blocks, and then you get a break of structure up, and then you have liquidity above it. So it's like, but the problem is nobody knows why they work. Like they just think there's like this line and it breaks and you should get in. C Diddy. All right, grabbing this link. Getting ready for members only, guys. If you're not a member yet, and obviously, Brian, don't worry about going here if you're not, because you get this for life. So, SolomonTrading.com. You can just do this. If you're not a member yet, or hit the QR code right above my head. I think trend lines are a result of institutional algorithms. Phone call BRB. Absolutely they are, David. I mean, if you see what I marked up, well, it's going from like fair value gap to order block to fair value gap to order block and all this stuff, and it's just going back down and back down and back down. And then once it finally breaks, they're done collecting all their new contracts down here. They're going to buy low and they're going to come up here and sell high. Why do they come up here? Look at this massive trade. Hold up. If you held it all. That's crazy. 1 to 68. All right. But the institutions know there's all these people up here with limit orders, buy limit orders, and sell. They're selling, people holding the trade. And this is when they do rockets, right? To take out all this liquidity all the way up. And what that really means is if they're selling, those are forced buys, right? At a higher level, at a higher price. So, let's say they got in here with 25,730 or 25,764, and their stop was here, people selling. Well, all these stops right here, right? The institutions know they're there, so they could buy down here, contracts super cheap, come up here, and then offload them to these people. That's really all it is at the end of the day. Well, if you understand why there's a trend line, then yeah, it doesn't matter. The problem I have with trend line traders is only because they just don't know why they don't even think about why there's a line there and why it would work. I mean, technically, you could take a trend line, you could mark up your 1 hour blocks and put trend lines, and then when it breaks if you made a rule, I promise you this will work. Let's say you erased all these lines and you only had the 1 hour blocks that I showed earlier, and you only trade with the 1 hour block, and you put a trend line there, and it breaks that 1 minute or 5 minute trend line, it'll work most of the time. Like, probably. So of course they work, but the other issue is knowing when to get in. How many times do you like it breaks a trend line and it wasn't the right move yet? That's why knowing the zone on the higher time frame is very important, you know. You probably know. Hopefully you're not I'm just teaching other people. So I was assuming you already knew. But yeah, there's just order blocks, you know, they're mining the order blocks all the way down, and then they take out an order block, BOS, break a structure, it can go the opposite direction. All right, 3 minutes, we're going live, guys. I'm putting the link right now in Solomon Trading VIP. Would love to have you guys on board with us. We have about, how many members we got in there now? We have 555 members in there. So let's see. Trading. Let's see, members only trading. Members only VIP trading. There we go. That got really quiet. Oh, there we go. These crazy backgrounds. That's way too much for me. Nope. Music. Just put it back on this for a minute. Okay. Well, good. I'm glad that helped you, bro. Glad that helped you some. 555 members in Solomon Trading VIP. Yeah. My members only. All right, Tiffany. Good to see you, guitar girl. Guitar girl. All right, putting it in the Telegram community, guys, right now. Have fun. We need some music. Get your music, your list ready. I already posted on that one. All right, put it in Futures Bootcamp and Solomon Trading and one-on-one group. We're going to start it right up. Welcome all new members. See a few of you joining right now. There we are. Solomon Trading. Okay, got them all in there, guys. I'm going live right now over there. It's 2 p.m. Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. They're not all on monthly. Some of them are lifetime and stuff like that. And then some of my one-on-one people. All right, guys. See you guys on the call. All right, guys. God bless. Go to SolomonTrading.com if you're not a member yet. See you guys tomorrow at PM Eastern. Peace.